Hey guys, Allie's Odyssey here. Thanks for tuning in for my 2-week Surgiversary update. I am a couple days late. I apologize about that. It's just been a hard couple of days. So I guess back when we left off, I was doing really well, getting all my fluids and protein in. It's doing great. And right after I made that video, I started having trouble, like the very next day. I could not for the life of me get my fluid in. Just felt bloated and full, and I'm not sure why. But for about 2 days, I had a really hard time getting everything in. I also think it's because I'm tired a lot, so I'm sleeping. So if I fall asleep for a couple of hours in the middle of the day, that really puts me behind. So I'm not sure what's causing that. Everyone keeps reminding me, you're only 2 weeks out. You need to give yourself time. It's just hard because it feels longer than 2 weeks at this point. So Monday I had my follow-up appointment with my surgeon, my 2-week post-op. It was only 13 days, but close enough. And I was so excited. I've stayed off the scale. I'm like, I'm going to stay off because I don't want to obsess. I'll just wait and weigh in. When I go to the doctor, I'll be surprised. And boy, when I stepped on that scale, was I surprised. Because I lost 5 pounds. Womp womp. 5 pounds in 13 days post-bypass. Not happy. There were tears shed, many a tear that day. Having a very hard time wrapping my head around still why I didn't lose more weight. And I know, I will ask for one comment as far as if you guys could please refrain from commenting that 5 pounds was great. That would be awesome, because at my weight, 5 pounds isn't great. Most people that are my weight or even considerably smaller than me, I'm seeing are having anywhere from like a 15 to 25 pound loss. I was really expecting somewhere around 20. I've done everything I was supposed to do. I was getting all my protein, at least 60 grams of protein a day, which was the goal, in the beginning. Getting all my fluids in. So I was like, what the hell? So I was upset, let myself cry, and then I'm like, I hope I didn't do this for nothing. This is kind of how I'm feeling. I hope my body is just not rejecting this surgery. I did have a lot of people on some Facebook groups that I'm on. I did have a lot of people reassure me that they did not lose much the first week or two. Some people said they even gained the first week. And then, it took a couple weeks for their body just to figure stuff out, and then they started losing weight rapidly. So I'm really hoping, guys, that my body will start releasing weight, because if this is what I'm in for, 2 pounds a week in the beginning, I'm not going to be happy. I never had trouble losing weight before that whole pre-op diet. My issue is always staying on a diet long term. So like I could diet for a month and lose 30 pounds. I would just end up going off. And that's always been my challenge. It's never been like I've had a problem losing weight. So I was kind of at a loss as to why I'm not losing weight. But I emailed the nutritionist, and she pretty much told me the same thing. She told me pre-op, add some fruit in with your shakes. And make sure you're eating every 4 hours. Like, don't let that 4 hours pass. Every 3 to 4 hours. And make sure you're getting in all your protein and fluids, because that's really all that I can do. So looking back over the last 2 weeks, the first week I wasn't eating every 4 hours. There's just no way. I'm trying to do better with that this week. Now that I'm able to intake a little bit more. I really haven't added any fruit in. Oh, I did add some fruit in. I'm going to tell you my banana story. So Monday, was it Monday? No, Tuesday morning, I decided that I was going to have half of a mashed banana with 2 tablespoons of natural peanut butter. Both of those things were on my list. It was actually a suggestion from the nutritionist in my materials. It tasted so good. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and it went down very easily. You guys, I don't know if I ate it too fast. I don't know if just my stomach wasn't ready for either the sugar in the banana or the fat in the peanut butter, which my nutritionist says neither one should cause dumping. But I got so sick. I didn't throw up. I didn't have to run to the bathroom, but my stomach cramped so bad. Like, I thought I was going to die. It felt like an alien was coming out of my stomach. All I could do was curl up in a fetal position and whimper for like 20 minutes until I finally fell asleep. That was around 11 in the morning. I did not wake up until 2:30 when my son came in my room and woke me up. It knocked me out for close to 4 hours. And then I felt better when I woke up. But I was like, man, never again. I don't care if it was just because I ate it too fast. I'm not eating any banana for a while. Like, no banana and peanut butter for me. So I just had some cream of chicken soup for dinner that night, which was great. That sits on your tummy really well if you're early out. The cream of chicken soup really does. So then after that, I got the worst, excuse me if this is TMI, case of the runs that I've had in my life. It was terrible. Like, literally, I have maybe 5 steps to my bathroom. I was barely making it. And it wasn't that it was constant. It was just if I had to go, I had to go. And there was no warning. And if I were at a store, like, I wouldn't make it to the bathroom. Or if I were at somebody's house and had to walk from the couch to the bathroom, I wouldn't have made it. Because in my bedroom, my bathroom is like literally right next to my bed. So, it takes me 8 steps to get to where I need to be. So bad. Terrible. And I've had it this whole time. Like, a lot of people get constipated. I have had the opposite issue. But like Monday night and all day Tuesday, and then yesterday morning, which was Wednesday, terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. I thought maybe it was milk, so I didn't have any milk products for 2 whole days. That didn't seem to help. It seems to be a little bit better today. It's not quite as bad. And I've been trying to eat more soft foods rather than liquids. Because a lot of people that have had this issue say once you are on solids that it resolves itself. So I guess if it continues, regardless of what I eat, what I change, what I do, when I go back in 2 weeks to my surgeon, I'll ask him about getting some medication for it. I was told I could take Imodium for it, so I'll consider that. But other than that, I can't complain. At least I can keep food down. I have tried some other stuff like cottage cheese. It's weird because I didn't like it quite as much. I used to really like it before surgery, and I didn't like it quite as much, so I think that might be a taste bud change. I've had, I baked a potato and put some of the Laughing Cow cheese wedges in it. That was really good. I did the canned Swanson's chicken with some mayonnaise, mustard, and a little bit of pickle juice. That was really good. So I'm trying to eat more solid foods. And then I've also had like the mini Baybel, little tiny soft cheeses. We're allowed those. So I'm glad that I can have more soft foods. Oh, and I did something I wasn't supposed to do. I thought chicken was on our soft foods list, and it's really not unless it's shredded. But on the way to the surgeon's office on Monday, my niece and son wanted to stop to get something to eat because they were hungry. And I had meant to bring my mug of soup. I have like a travel mug of soup, and I left it at the house. So I was starving, and I did get, I was like, what can I get that would be okay? So I got a 4-piece of their grilled chicken nuggets. I only ate 2, and I saved the other 2 for later, and I chewed them up really well. But they were really good. Like, they were really good. So it was kind of nice to know that's an option if I'm out, that I can get those. And even though, like I said, I chewed them up really well. So if I'm allowed canned shredded chicken, I would think as long as I'm chewing up those little grilled nuggets, they're very soft, that it would be okay. So I don't really have anything else new to report. I am having some issues with my insurance as far as paying for the blood thinning medication I need because of my weight. My doctor wants me to be on blood thinners for, I think, another 2 weeks. Most people only do it for 14 days. He wants me to do it another week or two, and they are being stubborn and don't want to pay for it. And he's tried to explain. He's filled out the paperwork they sent over. They've rejected it twice now. So I called because I'm out. I took my last injection this morning, and I'm supposed to take another one tonight. For a 2-day supply, it's going to cost me $100. So I really can't afford a 2-week supply. That's just not in the cards right now. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I gotta get off of here and call my insurance company back, and hopefully they will have approved it this time now that he's explained it even more thoroughly, why I need it. And they will cover it so that I don't get blood clots, because that would suck. So for right now, I'm just going to keep on keeping on, keep doing what I'm supposed to be doing, try not to get discouraged. If there's anybody out there that was a slow starter who ended up, it started picking up, please let me know, because I am really scared. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I'm scared that I'm going to be a slow loser, and I didn't do this to lose slowly. I'm just going to be honest. I did this because I needed to get some weight off quickly because I'm so miserable at the size I'm at. And I was really looking forward to dropping, 50, 60 pounds pretty rapidly, which would take a lot of pressure off my joints and just make it a little bit easier for me to get out and do things. So, and I hope that doesn't sound bad, but that's just my truth. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go, and I will update you guys soon. All right? Have a great day. Bye.